Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in anymore? Like the things that once excited you suddenly feel empty, and the conversations you used to enjoy now leave you drained? If so, don't worry, you're not broken. You may simply be going through one of the 7 stages of spiritual awakening. Today, I'll guide you through these stages so you can recognize where you are, and why what feels like loneliness or confusion is actually a sign of deep transformation. Stage 1. Feeling out of place. The first stage often begins with discomfort. You find yourself sitting in the same groups, hearing the same jokes or gossip, and suddenly feeling, this isn't me anymore. What once entertained you now feels shallow. It's not arrogance or coldness. It's your soul signaling that you're growing beyond old patterns. Stage 2. Questioning and awakening awareness. Next comes questioning. You begin to see through the script society handed you. Go to school, get a job, get married, follow the same steps. And you ask, why? Why does money not equal happiness? Why do achievements still feel empty? This stage can feel unsettling, but it's the spark of awareness pulling you into truth. Stage 3. Emotional release and healing. Spiritual growth isn't just about ideas, it's about healing. At this stage, old wounds surface. Childhood pain, regrets, grief, all rise to be seen. It can feel overwhelming, but tears, anger, even dreams of the past are part of your soul's cleansing. What once was buried finally finds release, making space for light. Stage 4. Solitude and rebuilding. After the storm of emotions, silence often follows. Relationships may fall away, family conversations no longer resonate, and you may feel like you've been left behind. But this solitude isn't punishment, it's preparation. In silence, you learn who you really are, beyond roles, beyond expectations. Solitude becomes the soil where your true self begins to grow. Stage 5. The hunger for truth. Once you've rebuilt your inner ground, a deep hunger arises, not for entertainment, but for wisdom. You may dive into books, philosophy, spiritual teachings, or travel in search of meaning. It's no longer enough to live unconsciously. You want to know the deeper why behind existence. Stage 6. Awakening inner power. Through this search, you realize the answers aren't just out there, they're also within. You discover a calm strength inside you. The anger that once triggered you fades. The anxiety that once shook you loses its grip. You realize your worth doesn't depend on praise or titles. This is inner power, steady, quiet, and unshakable. Stage 7. Soul integration and living authentically. Finally, awakening leads to integration. Spirituality is no longer something you practice. It becomes who you are. You no longer chase perfection or approval. You live more honestly, more gently, more freely. Everyday moments, a walk, a cup of tea, a conversation, become sacred. You find balance between giving and receiving, between being and doing. These 7 stages aren't a straight line. They're a spiral, revisited again and again as your soul grows deeper roots. If you've felt misunderstood, too sensitive, or too different, remember this. You're not behind. You're evolving. The journey of the awakened soul isn't about becoming someone else. It's about coming home to who you truly are. So tell me, where are you on this journey? Closing. If this resonates, leave a comment and share which stage you feel you're in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, so we can continue walking this path of awakening together.